Hey.
We in?
Hey.
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we gon'.
Crossy walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma Shipping Grandson, aka the Bearded Wonder, aka the Pod Boss. And we are here with another episode of Thursday Night Live. I think that's what I'm on right now. StreamYard didn't want us to be great today, but we stuck it out. We are here. And ladies, introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, it's me, Christina. If you don't know who I am, check out the link below. That's it. That's all I got today. Paint whatever narrative you want about who the fuck I am. That's what other people tend to do.
Well, all right.
Oh, okay then. Good evening, y'all. It's your girl Leah Rochelle, aka Auntie Silky Thick, aka Lab Coat Leo, aka Miss Especially Heinous, aka Miss Fluffy, founder and creator of the Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC After Dark, and PGC Media, where we do all things fat, PHAT. Check us out on leahrochelle.com. You can find us on all podcast streaming platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and all the socials, including Instagram and TikTok. Check us out, all the places doing all the things. That's it. That's all. All right, y'all.
All right. How everybody doing this Sunday? This Thursday.
Not Sunday. You rushing it. We ain't even got to Friday, Pablo. I'm all right, though. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I hope my camera ain't on. Because I'm literally laying in the bed.
See, we could have got more views, man. You gotta show you laying in the bed, so everybody.
I mean,
we had to get on the StreamYard first. Shit.
It ain't so late. No.
You know, I've seen other podcasts where the lady, you know, just have their boobs just sitting on the table. You know what I mean? And that's where they get their views from.
Have to bring to the table.
Yeah. Christina, how you doing?
I plead the fifth.
Okie dokie. Well, time to piss Christina off some more. All right, it's one of your favorite posts right here, Christina.
Yay.
Boom. Take one thing off this plate.
That's a weird ass plate.
That's a
I was about to say the same thing.
That's straight leftovers from somebody's party.
Right? So if it's leftovers, the fries can go because them shits are nasty. But if not, then that rice don't look like it got enough shit going on in it, and that can go because it looks dry.
It do a little bit.
Is this rice, pasta, like Alfredo and fries?
It's hella starch. It's hella starch on there.
Carb loading like a
That's the fat
motherfucker.
back plate or the big back plate,
Yeah.
the big
Hey,
back
definitely-
box.
You
That's the
definitely
big
going to
back
sleep.
bento box.
Yeah, you definitely going to sleep on this one.
Take the fries and the rice off of that motherfucker. Like, that's too much. Give
Y'all
me
some
the
black
pasta.
folks. Neither one of y'all said the chicken. That's crazy.
Hell
No, the
no,
chicken
I'm gonna
was
eat the
fine.
chicken.
The pasta, I had to look a little bit closer because I couldn't tell at first if it looked good or not, but I'd be willing to try it.
It looked
Now-
like cheese fries at first. That's why I'm like, wait.
Like, but if there's any broccoli in that pasta ain't going nowhere for me.
You don't like
If
broccoli?
there is
I'm
any
gonna get rid of
broccoli
fry-
in
I'm
that
gonna get rid of the rice.
pasta, if there is any broccoli in that pasta, it ain't enough for you to taste, but
It ain't even enough for you to see.
yeah, no. It's broccoli
know.
flakes in that bitch.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right. Boom.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. For the youngsters, this is not what
Missy
we
look
heard
young
like.
as fuck, bruh.
Yeah.
Dude, she looked younger than she did 20 years ago when I went to her fucking concert.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are, of course, talking about her. They said she lost too much weight.
What is
How y'all gonna tell people how much weight to lose, especially
right?
when she dealing with shit? Like, bruh, go get the fuck on. Because if she would have stayed fat, y'all would have been talking about her
How
fat ass needs to
unhealthy
lose some
she
weight.
is. Even though she always been fucking dancing and fucking up all them moves, even when she was heavy. So y'all just always gotta have something to say. I fucking hate y'all.
Oh,
Missy look like a fucking teenager.
She did.
Yeah, she does.
Especially on the left. Especially
Yeah.
on the left.
And then on the right, she look a little bit like Remy Ma.
Yeah, she on the right, she look like the ghetto mom BW on SVU. Dick Whoopi doing black women wrong. I'm just gonna put that out there. He be doing black women wrong. But speaking of people always got something to say. No more Tinkerbell meet and greets
What?
because it's problematic for one, her body shape, and two, that she needs approval from a man, and that is not a good representation for the young women and young ladies.
Oh
of the
my
world.
fucking gosh.
Wait. What was the first reason?
Her body, you know, she bottom heavy. Tink got booty.
That's what they said on Martin.
She do. Tink got booty.
Tinkerbell had that butt though.
I'm saying.
It's not like putting a small blonde white woman in a Tinkerbell costume is gonna magically make her have booty.
Yeah. So they just cut out the meet and greets altogether. So you don't have to worry about that part either. So you can see her walking around, but you just can't, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yep.
But I hate Disney anyway, and I won't be there, so it don't make me no mind.
Let's see what else. Boom. Billionaire. Billionaire Carl faked his death 6 years ago. So he can spend the rest of his life with a side chick. They just saw him last week. He got sloppy.
This
You're
old
going to jail, Cicely Tyson.
worn out belt looking motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
All you had to do was tell your wife you didn't want to be with her no more. Oh, but no, let me guess. Money. Well, no, that's stupid because if he died, his estate would have to go somewhere. So where did he will his estate to when he died?
To
Then?
probably the side chick.
Yeah, he probably gave it to the side.
Bruh.
That's trust. That's trust right there. She could have jerked him.
You know what? Fuck both of y'all. How about
She
that?
was jerking him.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's weird.
Always be the ones that look like a leather strap that want to fucking have a fucking side chick and do shady shit.
Always.
You nasty bastard. That's why you ain't got no hair.
Congratulations
Stop.
to Kyla Pratt.
The fuck?
Been engaged for 20 years. People living their life. Yeah. 20 years. But
It ain't no way.
truth is I'm tired.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no
So-
motherfucking way. But if it works, so be it. Boo boo.
Yeah, I don't know the story. I don't know if like she ain't ready, he not ready. I don't know. I just know it's been 20 years.
In 20 years, ain't nobody got ready.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So, like y'all said, we don't know. So, if that works for them, they got a couple kids. She always looks happy to me. Shit, I seen her at the movies one time and she looked happy.
Yep.
She don't seem to be bothered by being engaged for 20 years. And why the fuck should the rest of us care?
Yeah. You know why.
No, because every single one of us females have fucking overlooked some bullshit because we love somebody. So let
True.
her live her life. At least she's happy.
Yeah. Boom. Leo.
Hmm.
It's a new trend out here called dating out. Black women going outside their race. It's
No,
a new
thank you.
trend. It's a new trend.
No, thank you.
She said, "I better get y'all one of these."
I don't want none of that chicken salad.
But the big brother be the ones that the sisters be going for. That's he just a big cornbread, you know. See the beard. You know the beard. You know she did that beard. That his beard wasn't like that before he met her.
I mean, if they like it, I love it, but I'm cool.
Yeah. Shorty on the left though, she looked like the type. She looked like she be dating the white folk.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm cool on it.
You're not dating out.
No,
It's
thank
just
you.
wild they gave it a name. Like people
Yeah,
ain't
that
dating
just sounds like
get out.
yeah, like what? Dating out. I thought it was talking about outside, like you know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
Being
did too.
outside or some shit. That's all like, wait, what?
But yeah, it's dating outside your race. That's what
That's
the
wild.
out is short for.
Well, all right.
It's okay to smile, Chris. It's okay.
Oh, I was just letting y'all have y'all conversation.
The new kids they want to make up new phrases for stuff.
Good for them. And if they like pink meat, more power to them.
Okay. Pastor going viral for having a first gentleman. I'm all
don't
for
even
it.
sound right. First,
That
yeah.
shirt is crazy though. Other than that, I'm all for it. Like that's
It's
not a shirt.
whatever. Y'all know I ain't going to church because I don't trust them fucking people, but I'd probably be more inclined to go to the church where the pastor is openly gay and has a first gentleman. Seems to me they might be, I don't know, what's the word? Inclusive, welcoming.
I'm mad that this nigga got that shirt on, and it
That's
look
what I'm
like
saying. The shirt
it
is
looked
what
like a nigga in a ski mask though. Like it looked like a nigga in the ski mask. Like his.
That's what it bothers me. Is this the shirt? If he changes that shirt, I'm fine. I don't need to see his belly button in church. Be good.
Yeah, it looked like a nigga in a ski mask smirking. I am so mad at that. And I hate my mind for seeing that before I saw anything else. That's funny as hell. But the first gentleman
Yeah.
sounds funny.
Y'all can
People
tell
wanna
y'all
get
not
used to
Harry
that.
Potter people.
Huh?
You said
I
what?
said you can tell y'all not Harry Potter people because that don't look like a man in a ski mask. That looks like the Sorting Hat.
His body is not built right. So yeah, a little bit. It do look like that. All right. Oh, this is the one right here. This is the one right here, Leo. You ready?
Yep.
Boom. Billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black
Period.
wives are for grown-ups. But get you one of those chicken salads, Leo.
I don't know. Black wives are for grown-ups.
Yep. What you think about this, Chris?
I saw this and it's interesting because much like the man versus bear conversations, it was the black men in the comments that had me fucking ready to kick some shit because they've been putting down black women and ain't their preference and all this other shit. But now that a white billionaire said that they're wife material, now they want to, oh, well, you want to date outside your race. Oh, that's all it takes to get some coochie and have their babies?
$1 billion?
Man, shut the fuck up.
Hell
$1
yeah.
billion?
I'm finna rip my own draws.
Also,
Nigga,
Horowitz is a
nigga.
Jewish last name, so he basically part black
I'm
anyway.
gonna throw the Moochie cat on somebody for $1 billion. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
I said stop, Stormy.
What the video say? Black cock in the front, white cock in the back.
I'm trying to tell you. Okay. For $1 billion?
Gonna let me get that white cock for $1 billion. Do you wanna love me? I'm finna do that little dance in that video. If you wanna.
Speaking of protecting black women, did y'all see the clip of Gary Owen saying that black men don't protect black women? And he pointed at Shannon directly, and Shannon just laughed it off.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was on Club Shay Shay.
And
he said, y'all don't protect black women. And he looked at Shannon and he said, you don't protect black women either. Like, and Shannon just did the goofy Shannon laugh.
I mean, Shannon don't protect nobody. He all about drama. He the black TMZ.
Yes, he is. They say he the new Jenny Jones.
Yeah, like
Jenny.
He not only doesn't protect black women, he don't protect black people. He don't protect the culture. None of that.
Yep.
Not Jenny.
Yeah, they say he the new Jenny Jones.
Nah, he's more like Geraldo.
No, because Geraldo has some serious moments.
He did, but he also was a dick and would try to lead the conversation in the way that he wanted to lead it with his biased ass.
Yeah. I would say he like Richard Bay.
I remember that name. Which one was Richard Bay?
He came on at nighttime. Yeah.
Did you see that Kel was just on there too?
Yep, I got a video for him.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I couldn't get his version of it because his video was 6 minutes long, but I got the wife's rebuttal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Boom. I can't lie.
Yes.
I'm tired of tipping. Everywhere I go, I'm tipping somebody, and I'm a good tipper. I'm just tired of making up the difference of what an owner should be paying his employees anyway. God damn it.
Listen, I have gone to these restaurants, and all you did is go pick up your food, and they be like printing out the receipt, talking about a tip, and I'm like, the tip is make sure you make my food fresh, bitch.
Right?
Because what?
Yeah, I've been going to Chinese restaurants. They got the jar on the like when do we start tipping when we walk up to the carryout?
It's irritating because it's like, damn, y'all don't. I mean, I get y'all made the food, but we just pay for the food, and all we.
But also, it's your job
it
to be
up.
here making the food. Did you go above and beyond?
No, you just gave my fucking shrimp fried rice with my egg roll. You ain't do no extra shit. You know what I mean? You ain't upgrade my egg roll to do a shrimp
And I
egg
had
roll.
to ask for napkins. Shit.
Right. Fuckers.
Now, here's the thing. It pisses me off, especially because as someone who has done like Uber and Lyft and all that, I know that there are certain people who do count on the tips because they're not paying you enough. But
Yeah.
then that, like it says, you should be paying them enough to fucking begin with. And then I feel like if I don't tip them, I'm fucking somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In those situations, not every single time. I'm not fucking tipping you because I came to pick up my food and you had it ready at the takeout. I'm not tipping for that.
Yeah.
But if I come in and
Yeah.
eat and you serve me,
Then
I
it's
will
in
leave
the
a tip
name.
because I feel bad if I don't because of tip culture.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I don't get good service, you'll just get a smaller tip, but you'll still get tipped because you did the work.
Exactly. All right. Video time. In this video, well, these sets of videos brought to you by PGC Media
Oh Lord.
and McCrazy's Place.
Hey!
Please go check out both of those entities. They have amazing content, amazing videos, merchandise. The work. LeoRochelle.com is up.
Period.
LightningBoltsChronicles.com is up.
At least Leo got followers. I got a gang of shit ain't nobody looking at.
Yet, ma'am. Exactly. So,
Just
go
was
check
speaking the
everything out.
truth. I didn't say it couldn't change. It just is what it is.
Go check it out. You might see me on those sites as well. You know what I mean? So go check it out. It's some good shit. Now on to the fuckery.
Mm-mm.
On to the fuckery.
Apparently that was the fuckery. Me and Leo had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Oh my god!
I got you.
Spider-Man.
I got two questions. How he getting back?
That was
That
my
was my
question.
question.
How you getting your ass back over there, bruh?
Do you live there on that ledge now?
And then why would you do something like that?
That was my other question. We had the same questions.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
why
out.
the fuck did you do that? And now that you're over there, what's the plan?
He's very proud of himself.
Do you
I
live
will
there
say
now?
that. Unless I hope his friends got rope. I hope so. Because he doesn't have jump in the water clothes on. He has or I'm walking down the street clothes on. So yeah.
I'm walking on sunshine. And don't it feel good?
Leo.
Pablo.
But I'm also a little on the fence about this because if someone who has been or is in my life comes and says something to you about me, even if it's negative, I might tell you believe them. Because what did they do to get me to that point? I am absolutely a villain in some people's stories, you know? But people's minds and memories are selective. And they just start to where I became the villain. And I have no qualms about that. I can absolutely be very comfortable being the villain in your story. Because I know myself well enough to know I will never wake up and intentionally want to hurt you out of the blue. And even when you hurt me, I will never want to hurt you back. But you best believe I will stand my ground. You will no longer have access to me. And if I come off as cruel, if I come off as a villain, so be it.
Period, Pooh. Because I hate when people try to act like that. The only part of the story that you played was the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at no point in the story were you the hero, the provider, the protector. Like, you were not all of these other things in this story before you became the villain.
That's
I
right.
became the villain because I was not valued, appreciated, protected, respected, or heard.
And
I had to become
in
the
addition to everything Leo said, adding up a little bit at a time, if I was the motherfucking villain, I was returning your motherfucking energy.
Mm.
And motherfuckers sure as hell like to forget that part.
Speak on it. But she looked like a villain in the movie, though. She looked like...
She did. She looked like the pretty villain.
Yeah, she looked like somebody that you just don't want to fuck with. Like that. She has that look.
She looked like she got a crystal ball.
Nigga.
That should be crazy, because if you tell people ahead of time, which I have mentioned many times over the course of my life, if you listen to me fucking talk, I can be the nicest, kindest, sweetest, most loving person. But if you piss me off and that other side comes out, I'm scared of that bitch. Exactly. And she's me.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people to stay on my good side. Don't get to the other side of me. The other side of me is also a very silent side.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I love on my people. Like, I love on people out loud. I love on my people like very loudly and all of that other kind of stuff. And I'm just as loud, but quiet about me not liking you. Me not fucking with you. Because you're going to feel it. Because I feel like, what? What kind of pop-up was that?
Random?
I am very intentional.
It's true,
about
but yeah, I hit the wrong button.
I'm very intentional about how I love on people, and like, I leave my mark on people. So you really gonna be feeling some type of way if I put you on that other side of me. I mean, it's loud as hell. Living out loud with Leo. Period. Right. Pooh.
My thing is, the way I operate, I really don't fuck with people right off the bat because I need to sniff you out a little bit. And then once I do fuck with you, if you are fortunate enough to get close enough to me where I give a fuck about you, you might want to fucking try to stay there.
Yep. It's cold in the D.
Because, like I said, when I got the nickname petty level, I think it started at like 11 and then it like went up from there. But when I got that AKA, the question that was asked of me was, how petty am I? And I prefaced the answer by saying, in general, on a normal everyday to day basis, I'm not really petty. I'm only petty when I feel like it's warranted.
Mm-hmm.
But once it's warranted, my mama is a white devil, okay? I learned from the best. That bitch is mean as fuck, and she's a narcissist.
Boy is a white racist word.
All right. On to the next video.
Whoa, what we got here? Hold on. Whoa, chill. Go back in the car. You don't want to see this.
Damn, he got some good ass head. You ain't good for nothing else.
He's a one-trick pony.
He be kissing his dumbass bitch in the mouth. Yuck.
Imagine hearing that and being the dumbass bitch in question.
Bitch! Watch it, huh? We done been here already before. You know you can't fuck with me.
I done whooped your ass before. Know your place.
Get the hell out of my house. Don't you mean my house?
Whoa.
Bitch, you in my shit, and don't forget it.
Why everybody so calm? This must happen a lot.
I'm tired of you and this hoe disrespecting me, Quentin.
Babe, she just came over here to visit Keyshawn. We weren't doing nothing, I swear.
Liar.
I heard y'all fucking Quentin. I heard y'all when I put my key in the lock.
I will never fuck his fat, dusty ass ever in life. He was eating my pussy. That's it. Just a little head.
That nigga's a munch.
Get out. Get out.
This girl got zero authority in here.
Look, bitch, this is my house. Be lucky I'm letting your ass stay up in here. Because all I got to do is tell him that I want to come home and he'll put your ass out. I kept it all the way real with you when y'all first got together. Quentin always gonna eat this pussy.
Yo.
Accept it or push on.
The fuck?
Now, my legs is weak. I'm gonna sit my ass on this couch, smoke my cigarette, talk to my son, and wait for my ride to get here. Come here, Keyshawn.
2BB2
Bitch, what?
2BB2 That's why I don't watch them shits.
So this was some kind of sci-fi fantasy genre film.
I guess so. Somebody
'Cause
had a fantasy.
what in the entire fuck? First of all, I wish somebody would talk to me like that. But considering the situation is she jumped Froggy before and got her ass beat, cool. But why you still there?
That part.
Because after you got your ass beat, this man that you supposedly living with that's eating this other bitch's pussy who is talking to you disrespectful as fuck allowed that shit to happen. So why are you still there?
Low self-esteem.
Cause she's homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she ain't got nowhere to stay.
Obviously,
cause you staying in your man's ex-girlfriend house. Fuck.
She said, "It's my head juke joint."
Right.
But he don't have no respect for himself either, because he's still eating her pussy, and she straight up said to his face, "I would never let that dusty ass nigga fuck me."
Yeah.
Okay, she done took everybody's self-esteem in the house.
Let's see, you're the executive director for the America First Legal, correct?
That's correct.
All right. And America First Legal is a member of Project 2025, which is dedicated to creating the playbook for the next conservative administration and what it calls the Project Pillars, correct?
We are proud contributors to Project 2025.
Okay. And are you familiar with Project 2025's mandate for leadership?
In fact, I am.
Okay. And in fact, you wrote some of the sections of this mandate related to the DOJ, correct?
Sure did.
And the mandate outlines policy priorities for the next conservative president. Is that correct?
It does.
You've done a great job. I just want to let you know. All right, so let's walk through some of the provisions of the mandate. It calls for eliminating the Department of Education, eliminating the Department of Commerce, deploying the military for the use of domestic law enforcement against protesters under the Insurrection Act of 1807. It also has the repealing of Schedule F status for thousands of federal employees to allow a president to replace career civil servants with unqualified partisan loyalists. That's probably my favorite of it. It also prohibits the FBI from combating the spread of misinformation and disinformation, like Russia and China, who are actively trying to interfere with American elections. I don't know why or how anybody can support Project 2025. And I know that there was allegedly a joke about dictators and whether or not that's funny, but in the United States of America, dictatorships are never funny, and Project 2025 is giving the playbook for authoritarianism as well as the next dictator to come in. And I know that you are doing your jobs here by making sure that hopefully some juror turns on and finds some viral moment of you spewing more of the nonsense as it relates to the president, but as
what?
Yeah. Trying to wipe us out.
They been trying to wipe us out. The difference is that ever since old rotten orange became president, they've been very, very vocal and less let's hide it about it.
Yep. They're gonna throw a parade when he die.
I'll throw it my fucking self. This nigga this week fucking said some shit. What'd he say? Hannibal, the great Hannibal Lecter. He was a wonderful person. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening? Are we in an alternate universe? Because what the fuck?
It feels like it.
I wanna go home.
Hi. Yeah, it's going to be a no for me. That looks like a possessed demon head. The way it was moving is definitely alive. It's not dead. It's not fake. It's not real. I don't even know. I'm confused and terrified. Discontinuous activity.
I'm with her.
It's not fake. It's not real.
It's not alive.
She
It's
said,
not
"Oh
dead.
yes, it's a no for me."
Yeah,
It's a
I'm-
no for me.
I'm with her because that shit was creepy as fuck.
Hi. Yeah, it's going to be a no for me. That looks like a possessed demon head. The way it was moving is definitely alive. It's not dead. It's not fake. It's not real. I don't even know. I'm confused and terrified. Discontinuous activity.
I'm confused.
It's not
and
alive.
terrified.
It's not dead. It's not real. It's not fake. Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes moving.
Yeah, that shit was weird. That's creepy as fuck. I don't want that shit in my house.
And I do not like dolls. That's probably the one thing that I'm like, nah. Like I'll do all the scary shit. I'll the ghosts, the demons, and all that. But as soon as you get some dolls moving on me, yeah, I am out of there. Yep, all that
From
shit.
the
Yep. I went to the movies to see that, not knowing what was, man. Yeah.
And this is why I don't watch scary shit and I watch cartoons at night. After I watch scary, like if I watch something like Law and Order or murder shit or something like that, I gotta watch something funny and soothing afterwards. Because otherwise I'm gonna be up in here rocking like a crackhead in a padded room.
Tales from the Hood wasn't even scary. It was just stupid. You know how we are.
So,
girl, that shit was scary when we was younger.
when
Some of the shit, it looked dumb, but it was also like, hell no.
Oh, see, by the age I was when I saw it, I was probably significantly older than you. So, because I'm significantly older than you. So,
either way, that shit was weird as fuck to me.
I mean, it was weird, but it was like spoofy black horror, which is not really scary. Like, what was that one that came out? There was one that came out recently. Maybe like last year with Yvonne Orji.
Who?
Yvonne Orji, the one who plays
The Blackening. Yeah.
Yes.
I like that movie. That was a good movie.
That's why I said it wasn't scary. It was like, and to me, that's what Tales from the Hood was.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really scary.
Yeah.
It's like
I was
black
good.
people being fucking.
I was good until the dolls. Other than that, I was grooving.
Oh, that's because you already had the doll thing. See,
Yeah,
for me, that shit had me cracking up because I haven't seen that movie in I don't know how many years, but it's the little footsteps of the dolls that cracks me up every time.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm from
I remember it.
the Village of the Damned. Like, I'm from those days, so I remember little wild, silly shit. Freddy coming alive and shit. Yeah, nah, I'm good.
That shit is hilarious to me.
See, you know what?
But you know what?
They can't open the gate, y'all.
I was young enough when Chucky came out that I did lock all my stuffed animals and dolls in the closet for about 3 months. So
Yeah, Chucky look bad now. He look bad on it. They fucking him up on that TV show.
Wait, it's a Chucky TV show?
Mm-hmm. It's been like 5 seasons of it now.
That's
And
where
like,
all of them memes coming from, I guess.
yeah,
Huh.
and he ain't playing on it either. He's fucking them up on there. Like people dying. So, but yeah, he fucked up now. Like he got cancer and shit. He ain't got no hair, face all wrinkled. Like
Wait,
Chucky
how
look
he
bad.
not gonna have no hair?
Hold up.
Signature Chucky is a red bowl cut.
Yeah.
Like that and the overalls is how you know it's Chucky.
Oh, he
How he
still
not
got
gonna have
it.
no hair?
He still got the overalls. He just fucked up. Yeah. Nope,
Oh, he got one of them kids like the ones that be having the crazy Barbie where the hair be all cut off and shit. They turned him into a Cynthia.
No, he got like he got the Hulk Hogan. I want to be an American haircut right now.
The mullet?
Proud to be an American.
Yeah, hold up. I got it. I just got it. Chucky. Yeah. Bam.
Oh, he just got old.
Yeah.
It's the same hair. It's just thinned out and turned gray.
But that ain't what Chucky looked like. Okay.
I mean, it is if you age progressioned him. Chucky's been around for a long
Yeah.
time.
He can't get no fresh soul. So yeah, it's fucking him up. So.
Yeah, he's that is what I would imagine Chucky to look like as he got old.
You know what? All right. Next video.
Because if you look at it, the hair is still the same. There's just only a few gray wisps of it.
Chucky ain't supposed to get old.
Chucky wasn't supposed to come alive and kill people either, so
voodoo's real.
They can't open the gate, y'all. This gate does open. Find a solution. You can't open the gate.
So walking around it never occurred to him.
No, they're saying that you can open it, and people they go to believe it. They go to Ripley's and try to open it. I've seen it.
I
I've
saw
never.
the sign. Ripley's, believe it or not.
I've walked past that gate because I didn't want to embarrass myself. But
I'm
I've
saying,
seen
why
people
would you
do it.
jump it as a
Yeah, he
means
wild.
to
Yeah, he wild.
for it to open? Like that was not
Because
gonna open it, sir.
he thought it was going to be a cool little video, but he couldn't jump it properly either, so he looked like a double idiot.
See, look, young, fresh-faced Chuck. Okay, that's what we want right there. We don't want the old
Yeah, but
man
see,
Chuck.
same hairdo. It just thinned out and got gray. Same face. It's just beat up and wrinkled. Like it looks like Chucky got old. Which,
That
no,
Chucky right
no,
there look like he got a hot comb put to his head. That's crazy.
Hey, that's like early Chucky. He ain't even got the stars.
Period.
All right.
We wanna make love to you, so bring your excellent body over here. Let me do the things I do, and I bet I'm gonna love you down just like a player would.
It was the do the things I do. That shuffle. It got me, and it made me watch that shit like 6 times this morning.
That is Leo's wedding. I promise you. That's gonna be Leo's wedding. Leo's wedding is gonna be a whole musical.
And I'm gonna be like, that's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. Yep, that's mine. That's mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him. I feel like I can't have no serious ass wedding, bro. Like something got to be funny at my wedding. Like something.
So Kel Mitchell from hold up, boom, Alabama in the building.
Hey, Alabama.
Hey, man.
I had the groomsmen in the background. Yep. Kel Mitchell went on Club Shay Shay for whatever reason. And he told a story about how his wife cheated on him with 3 different men and got pregnant 3 different times.
What?
Then he stayed with her.
Claims he wasn't having sex with her. So.
Right. So the ex-wife saw Club Shay Shay, and this is what she had to say.
So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant? Because it was not me. Like, who was this? And then other thing is, like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for like years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, you know, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like, how does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago, and it just kind of odd, like how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know, do you remember your daughter in a car accident? You remember your son losing his tooth? You remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely physically, mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have sickle beta thalassemia disease? Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Do you remember that? Do you remember you using the money that I created to pay for an entire woman's place? Do you remember that? Do you remember, taking the kids to Chicago and not telling me? Do you remember unilaterally filing for divorce and then moving back in with your mistress? Do you remember that? It's just, your memory is so strange. Like, do you remember that you didn't have any money for 5 years and the studio told you that, you know, basically told everybody that you were dead, and so I had to write a pilot for you? Do you remember that I wanted to be a mathematician, but instead I decided to be in a rap group with you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that when no one else was talking about you, I produced and wrote Kel Videos Live? Do you remember? Do you remember I also wrote and produced Ganked? Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie that you did with Cedric the Entertainer? You know, the one that I gave you? Do you remember that you took that and you sold it for $2,500? Do you remember that? Because your memory is so interesting to me, because I don't know why you didn't remember that I don't even like bodily fluids. So that I was actually relieved to find out when you were cheating. When I found out you were cheating, I was relieved. Did you remember that? Do you remember that I lost my virginity to you? Do you remember that? So your memory is interesting. So I think we should, you know what, let's figure out, you know, like, let's sit down, let's have a sit down and let's think about, you know, this memory. I have a few items that might, you know, jog your mind to help you with some of that memory. I don't know if this is like, you know, beginning Alzheimer's or something, but yeah, let's talk about it though, because I'm ready.
When your lady is protecting you from the flaws and doesn't want the world to see it, and you talk spicy about her, the flaws come out. The flaws fucking come out. And everything she said right there, I've heard from other people. So it ain't that she's bitter. She just didn't want to say shit because that was her man and she stood beside him. But damn.
And it's always
what
in
you're not about to do
hindsight.
is play in my motherfucking face.
Right. Exactly. We need a larger cup.
A bucket, if you will. Perhaps even a trough.
Shit.
But that's how it be.
They do.
It's exactly how it be.
People protect you for a reason. And you get on Club Shay Shay and just Fucking verbal diarrhea.
And then that other side comes out and you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
But I remember him doing an interview saying that he hasn't seen his kids in a while because she kept them from him. Like the timeline works. Like, yeah, he bullshitted. Shay Shay need to stop doing this shit. He need to go back to talking to athletes and stop talking to these other folks. But yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Why'd you throw them stones? You had a wild hair on too, living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Darius McCrary.
What did I just watch?
Hold on. It was the reason I showed you that. Darius McCrary, also known as Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, or Urkel, depending on what how your household grew up in, is in the news because he did a video on OnlyFans having relations with Sydney Starr. And for those
Ain't that the motherfucker that ruined Chingy's career?
That's the same one. That is the yeah. So that is the transsexual star, Sydney Starr.
By any chance, is she related to Patrick?
If you ask her when she pulled her meat out, she probably say yes.
Wait. She still has meat?
She still has meat.
That's wild.
Interesting. So then
Yeah,
they
she's
like Madison. T.S. Madison is.
Mm-hmm.
What I was going to say originally was, why don't y'all mind your own fucking business, transgender or not? I'm looking at a body that looks better than mine, so leave that man alone.
Yeah,
I didn't know she still had her meat, and if they doing
as of today, I don't know, but I know when she was on Wildin' Out, they asked her like who had the biggest meat that she'd been with, and she was like, me. I had the biggest meat. So that was like 2 years ago. So I don't know what happened between 2 years ago and now. Yeah.
I mean, if you're having sex with, even if she looks like that, someone with meat, that would be, yes, homosexual, because sword fighting is the homosexual part. Not if you eat coochie or if you put your pee-pee in coochie to make it feel good. It's the penis on penis.
Gotcha.
Okay. If y'all both got a penis, that's the gay part.
Gotcha.
But what was that I was watching though? Was that
that's them like the promo video for their OnlyFans.
That was a piss poor ass fucking promo. Somebody go back to the drawing board, because I did not want to watch that bullshit.
Because he was accused of having relations with Sydney Starr before, and he said, "Nah, I won't even go there with Sydney. Like that's just my friend." So,
but now they going there. But I'm just saying, like, y'all couldn't do a better promo.
Nah,
like that promo was bootleg as hell. I thought that was a Tubi movie.
I know Superhead somewhere laughing real hard. There
ain't no worse than the Kim and Ray J tape, and look at what that did.
That's what I'm saying. Because Darius he be in these streets. Darius
he's supposed to be here like next month.
See, he a wild boy. He be in these streets. Told you.
He hosted something here. I don't know.
You know he hosted. You know
he hosted like something at a restaurant. That's
next month too. You know what next month is?
Oh, I thought it had something to do with Juneteenth.
Yeah, it's Juneteenth, all right.
The restaurant is called Flair, though. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yep, fuck it. That's what he said. Let's go.
Are you f***ing kidding me? What? You've been breastfeeding our child. You know how I feel about that. I'm sorry what the feeling it gives me. And I know if I understand that you truly don't respect me. I do respect you. He's a newborn. What else am I supposed to do? It's a proven science fact that breast milk is no better than modern formula. Use that. I'll never look at you the same way again. Not after another man's mouth has been on your boots. You cannot be serious. I enjoy your boots now. They've been in another man's mouth. I no longer enjoy your boots. It's our newborn son. He's your son. That makes making sense in my eyes. It's not like that at all. Are you crazy? Sure, I'm the crazy one. I'm not the one with another man's slobber all over me. While I'm married, I want a divorce.
That was the proper response. I want a divorce because clearly the man is fucking crazy.
Did another man slobber on my titties?
A man? Your newborn child is another man slobbering on her titties?
Hey.
Also, how you gonna throw out fake ass scientific facts? The fuck?
That's incest to me.
Sir, okay. Clearly you have some issues, but do you even watch like National Geographic or Animal Kingdom, or did you go to school?
Take a trip to Kentucky. That's all.
Like, what the fuck?
What you think, Leo?
I will never look at you the same again, he says.
I mean, it was another man's mouth on them titties before she had her son.
Yeah.
Before she got with you. So.
But he ain't see that though. He got to see this.
Well,
he's a fucking moron.
You'll be all right.
He's clearly a fucking moron.
Absolutely. Let's see. What's this?
Matter of fact, it's sad that he procreated. Sorry, lady. Half your kid's a fucking dumbass rock.
Life be lifing.
Man, listen, I cackled so hard at that fucking video because nigga, it was the seriousness of the throw of the lighter in that motherfucking jar. Like, bet I'm out.
If he's running with a closed fist. If he has a closed fist, he no longer has a hand when that firecracker went off. And Leo over here laughing at him. Now he Captain Hook now, and Leo laughing at that man.
Call that nigga Captain Hook. Oh, sorry.
Well, you know what? As unfortunate as it is, sometimes we have to deal with the consequences of our actions.
True. All right. Speaking of, that's not it. What are we doing? Speaking of consequences of one's actions.
Developing story, a former Atlanta police officer arrested for the murder of a Lyft driver is scheduled to face a judge today.
And Talent 2's Michael Seiden joins us live right now in Southwest Atlanta. And Mike, in the last 30 minutes, you learned this victim was actually a professional wrestler.
Yeah, you know, Fred, his friends tell us he wrestled under the name Reggie Rage. He was on the independent circuit, wrestling wherever he could get some gigs. They say he was very talented. In fact, he trained right here at the WWA4 training facilities. Now, his friends say, again, that his real name was Reggie Folks. The 35-year-old was well respected here and known to always bring a great attitude and motivate those around him. Investigators say he was driving Lyft in Union City yesterday when he picked up now former APD officer Kobe Minor, and according to an arrest affidavit, Minor told police that he thought Fulks was a member of a gay fraternity and trying to kidnap him, and that's why he shot him in the head. His friends say that's all nonsense, and they're now trying to comprehend how this could have happened.
He was family to us, at the fore we're all a family. I view him as my brother, and I always will. And he's his influence on all of us and his ability to make everyone smile is now gone.
Yeah, tough day here, obviously. A spokesperson for APD did confirm that Minor joined the force in 2018, but he'd actually been placed on unpaid leave since December after he was arrested on drug charges in Milton. We'll continue to follow this developing story. For now, we are live in Southwest Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
What happened after procuring the Lyft ride? Because you would have to get on your phone and request that someone come get you, and that's why a car would come and get you, and you would get in the car. What happened from that point to the time he shot him that indicated that the man was attempting to kidnap him and recruit him into a gay fraternity?
He was on that Whitney and Bobby. That's what happened. He was on that Whitney and Bobby. Like,
what was the turn of events?
Right, like
what signs of a gay fraternity?
That's probably what happened. He took a shortcut. And he's like, "Hold on, that's not how you get there." And then he just went off. Like,
I'd be curious to know what it was that tipped him off that he might be getting recruited into a gay fraternity.
Gay fraternity. What is a gay fraternity? Yeah.
Oh, come on, join Gay Fi Gay.
Right.
Gay by gay.
Leo.
Yo.
You drive every once in a while. How you feel about this one?
I feel like that shit wild as fuck, bro. Cause like, what? I want to know what kind of conversation y'all was having,
mm-hmm.
and not only what kind of conversation was y'all having. Why did you get in this car with a gun?
Yeah. When you on leave, like, why do you still have a gun?
Why do you have a gun?
I mean,
and if y'all know he had a drug charge,
you can carry in Atlanta.
Not only that, but a former police officer, and the fact that a lot of people are starting to get conceal or, permits or whatever. I don't find it odd when someone's carrying a gun.
Using that Whitney.
I don't find it odd, but I also do find it a little bit weird that you got into this person's car. Like, I don't care where the fuck you was going, but I get to protect yourself, especially it might have been at night, but to protect yourself. But then also, whatever the conversation was, why was that the assumption that he was trying to kidnap you and recruit you into a gay fraternity? Like, what?
That's the part. Where did it?
But then on the other hand, I have had niggas to tell me that I was cute and try to kiss me in my mouth. So, without me saying anything. So there's that.
Yeah, I just think he was high off his motherfucking rocker. And yeah, decisions were made. So.
Every day we make choices.
Absolutely.
You know what the answer is. You know what the answer is. First of all, no. Second of all, no. Third of all, absolutely, definitely, no. This one's for my dignity.
You put that motherfucking thing back in that flow and move it.
Because that's part of the Underground Railroad, and you don't want to fuck with the ancestors.
How your white ass is floating.
Bruh. My shit be on Zillow so goddamn fast. I promise.
Man, listen, I'm finna make this a national landmark. I'm finna get my money and I'm finna move.
No, I'm finna put the floor back together, spackle that shit back up, and mind my fucking business like I've been doing all the other time I was here. Oh, this is what's down here? Let me mind my business.
But now that you know it's down there, any fucking noise, you like.
Yeah, but see, I'm not afraid of ghosts like that.
See,
because I've believed in ghosts and have since I was a kid, and I've been in places where, like, my aunt used to live in a house where we believed there was a ghost there, and like, ever since I was a little kid, I'm not scared of them because
there's a big ass hole in the coffin. Okay, that's fucking me up. There's big ass. I mean,
look,
somebody been there before.
Maybe it's just me because I know that the dead people know that I ain't trying to fuck up their peace or their sleep or their rest or none of that shit. So they ain't fucking with me like that. I'm gonna put that shit back and mind my own business. And if they do come up and visit, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm sorry. I was curious. I've been here for a while. I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. And we gonna go on about our business.
They're gonna clear that whole bottom out. Put some fucking floor down. It's gonna make it be a man cave for them motherfuckers.
And they're gonna have mysterious ass deaths or some shit. They're gonna mysteriously suffocate down there or some kind of dumbass shit because you don't fuck with certain shit. When you seen the coffins, that should have been your cue to be like, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm going back upstairs to mind my business.
I want to know what we're going to do with the space.
Right, because they don't think like that.
Yeah.
That's why they meet the fates that they meet.
And you Waka Flocka while he was with Tammy?
Yes.
And you had a conversation with Tammy?
Yes.
And gave her the
told
receipt?
Yeah, I gave her the receipts and everything. I didn't know celebrities like you and like don't talk to you after.
How long did you and Offset fuck around though?
That was it.
That was it?
Girl, that was it. He hated me.
It was Snoop Dogg in the video, and he was snorting lines off of your chest.
I FaceTimed. He answered with his full face on the camera.
Sorry, I'm like in the middle of getting ready right now. I'm not ready no question.
Now he was very married at the time.
I found out he was married when he flew me out for the BET Awards, and on stage he's thanking his wife. I'm like,
how was 50 Cent in that?
I remember Good Dick. That's why I could tell you my good dicks.
Okay, Good Dicks.
Yeah, Young Thug, #1.
You Emin? Bitch, you are the Black Willow. How did you meet Emin though?
Through DMs. Everything is through DMs.
He hit you in the DM?
Girl. DMs are the easiest thing. That's why I exposed
Now Tiana is so unproblematic, but I've told her she need to stop letting bitches in her bed. Now you were in a bathroom stall with Lil Meech giving him head.
You know, you have to give your man head wherever you're at.
Now, academics. I seen him like in a tape online, and his belly is really huge. It's hairy. His dick was kind of small, and he had to stay close.
Kinda. It's so small, babe. Literally the smallest dick ever. Oh man.
Why do I need to know this information?
Because Karen did it, and so she thinks she can be like Karen.
I didn't need to know it then, and I've not read Corinne's book. So
well, she's Elizabeth now. She's not Corinne anymore. But yeah.
Because after you suck every dick in Hollywood, you have to change your name, even though you were super proud of it.
She's actually cool as hell now. Like she's actually cool as hell. She's trying to move on from it, but she's actually cool as hell. After Darius McCrary put hands on her, you know, she changed her life around a little bit.
I don't need to know this kind of information about people's personal lives. It's a lot.
But Tasha K.
Also, How stupid are you that you didn't know that celebrities will fuck you and not talk to you again? And how much more stupid are you to not know that Snoop Dogg is married when he's been married for like 5,000 years to the same woman he was with in high school in the 90s? What the fuck?
Because she young. She don't know.
She's a fucking idiot. Why are they all dumb as a box of rocks?
Because that's the ones that get, caught up and turned out.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
At least she's getting some mileage out of her fake ass body.
She paid the money for it. Might as well.
That's why I said she's getting good use out of it. Might as well. She paid for it.
Asking strangers for their number in public.
I would rather chew a jean jacket than ask a guy for his number. What the fuck is this? That would be disgusting. Poo. Disgusting.
A jean jacket. Wow.
Nah,
that's a bar.
Never. Like, when it comes to that, like, oh, hi, I saw you from across the... Girls have no game.
Girls have no game.
Like,
I can talk on that all day.
Hi,
Oh, God.
I think you're cute. Can I have your number? I sound like a beck. Like, what the hell?
So make me feel pretty as well, though.
Nah, because what do I say? Well, you're trim sharp.
Yeah,
You hear that when you love the chair.
that. We would love that.
Guys like compliments too, you know?
Yeah, you're trim so sharp. Can I have your number?
No, because guys take compliments as like, instead of you saying, oh, thanks, you'll be like, you're feeling my trim, yeah? Next thing you know.
Yeah, but let's be honest, man.
You've like that.
Yeah. Let's be gas too,
Yeah,
man.
I want to be excited.
They so stupid.
You feeling my trim, yeah?
It was the people in the comments for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but was it part of the challenge or was she doing it on her own? Because if it's part
It's
of the
part of the
challenge,
challenge. It's part of the challenge.
well, then that don't count. She was trying to fucking win the challenge. She's saying she wouldn't normally do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. If that's what you want to do, shit. All they could do is say no, shit.
So, have
Be
y'all
prepared to hear no.
asked for their number?
Huh?
Have y'all asked the guy for their number?
Have I?
Yes.
Over the course of my damn near 50 years? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Put your number in here, little daddy.
yeah, you-
But me
you
being
sound like a
me,
nigga all the time.
sometimes I put people off.
What you
'Cause
say,
I'll
Papa?
You
Are
sound like a
you
nigga all the
single?
time.
What? Because I said, little daddy, put your number in
Yeah.
here for me, little daddy. They be cheesing at that shit.
Yeah, you heard James DeFar. They was like, we like that shit.
Yeah, put your number in here for me, baby.
They do.
You
Most
sound
men
like you
like
about
to
to
be
pimp them
complimented
asses
as
out.
well.
When
You
I
sound like,
call them baby, they be cheesing like a motherfucker.
cause you sound like you about to put them on a stroll. That's why.
Because
I
I
was gonna
am.
say it's so cute when you compliment a man and he blushes because he's not used to it.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Hey, I blushed hard as fuck today, and I ain't blushed in a long goddamn time. I almost turned around and gave that man a ride.
What kind of ride, Leo?
Uh-oh.
Anytime he wanted. Now
Did he have on hoochie daddy shorts? We know you like that.
they was almost hoochie daddy.
Oh,
They was after. Listen, that man was walking. I was waiting in the turning lane to turn into my apartment complex, and I looked over at him. He said, "God damn, you beautiful, sir."
Hey.
Thank you, knowing I look like a cat that licks my hair, and I look like tired as hell. I'm glad you ain't close, because I probably smell like children and baby milk.
But to him, you was beautiful.
And then when I was turning in, he was clapping. That shit was funny as hell. But he made my goddamn day. I probably should have turned around and said, "Put your number in here for me, little daddy."
Lord have mercy.
Put your number in here for me, Papa.
Yeah, but now he
So-
knows where you live, so he might be around.
I rode around for a little bit. I rode around.
Sorry, I started watching Baby Reindeer last night.
So we all watch movies. We all enjoy black cinema.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Not that
sometimes.
Tubi shit.
This man here
Tubi movies don't be too
made
bad.
a list of the worst haircuts in movies.
At the number 5 spot, we got Trey from Boys in the Hood. My man had no yape up, no direction, no nothing. At one part in the movie, he asked his father to line him up, and he came out looking exactly the same. His pops violated him, talking about he want to hook up some waves. Give me a break. At the number 4 spot, we got Ahmad from Soul Food. Shorty was in everybody's business. He want to know what's going on. He running around trying to get money. At no point did they send him to the barbershop. Shorty shit was Zeke the whole movie. Nasty work. At the number 3 spot, we got Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man. This cut was crazy because Wesley Snipes had a good lineup. They wigged him on purpose and made him look nuts. My man was out here looking like Grace Jones. Nasty. At the number 2 spot, we got Full Force from House Party. All their cuts was crazy, especially this one right here. My man was supposed to be a bully. He had a whole blouse on. Also, these dudes was like 40 years old, supposed to be high school bullies. Give me a break. Nasty work. And at the number 1 spot, Jimmy from South Central. They did Shorty extra filthy. First of all, he had a rainbow yape up, bowl cut, and a rat tail in the back. They hated his guts in this movie. Talk about some dudes here.
Now, see, when the little boy from Soul Food came up, I was like, come on, don't jump on the kid. The kid don't really like.
His aunt owned a hair salon.
You're right. You're right. But come on. Don't. It wasn't the kid's fault, right?
No, it wasn't. But
when we got to that last one, and I ain't seen that movie, and I don't know how.
Yeah, J-Rod looked wild.
Tens of years. I haven't seen that movie, and I don't know how many tens of years. But that haircut was wild.
He looks wild still. I think he has braids in his hair now. He looks wild still.
And Demolition Man, come on, it was supposed to be all futuristic and shit. So like,
yeah, but that whoever designed that was wild. That whole side joint.
They were, and it looked crazy, but they did what they were supposed to do. It was supposed to be all futuristic and shit. So it was supposed to look crazy.
And Full Force was like 38. They were.
Yeah, they were. Them niggas were like 65 playing the high school bullies. Niggas are quadruple seniors.
Right.
So say all these back to back.
Yeah.
Herman, Mersey, Bird, Caperta, Converge, Bird, Herd, Iron, Community, Kirby, Excurse, Bird, Mersey. You know, they having a debate online about.
Between them teeth and that accent, she wasn't gonna be able to say them shits right nowhere.
See, I didn't even look at her teeth. I was looking at the words to see what
You
she
know,
was
she got
saying.
the
Yeah, she got the veneers.
Veneers.
The veneers,
Got
yeah.
the Steve Harvey XXL cheeklets.
I'm just glad that she speaks clearly when she raps, because that was horrible.
I mean, if you country, you country. You can't help it.
And I better not talk about Baltimore accents ever again with that shit walking around, okay?
I
That
think
shit there.
Baltimore accents are funny. It just makes me giggle. I'm not like that shit just makes me giggle when I hear it.
That makes me giggle. This thing.
To do paraphernalia.
What the fuck is a paraphernalia?
That's what Mona said. That's what Mona don't call me white girl said.
She here all the time, so I understand. But I go to the hood right now. She probably around being there getting a chicken box or something.
I say my body count was like 3,100, but I was really I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex chick Dominant Body had like 2,000 or whatever. But so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much, because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000. So it's like, damn, like I ain't feel too bad about it, honestly.
How old is these babies?
That nigga's in his 20s.
That's fucking wild.
Also, y'all done fucked some of the same people and your own family members at that point.
2,000.
3,001. No, he said 3,100 and something.
Yeah.
You done fucked your family members, bro.
Second, third cousin, somebody.
Man, it's only 6 degrees of separation between people. You done fucked your family. You done fucked families. Y'all done fucked some of the same people, because her 2,000 and your 3,000. Where y'all live at?
Yeah. Yeah. He said, I can't feel bad. Okay. All right. Here we go.
What it is.
It is.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right. A lot of y'all keep asking why I didn't fight this man one-on-one and why I got my brothers to jump him in front of his 7-year-old daughter. And the answer is simple. Life is not fair. You get jumped by responsibilities every day. Bullying is not fair because you're picking on somebody that's essentially a weaker vessel and that's smaller than you. So I wanted to make sure she saw what it looked like when a fight is not fair and you don't have no choice but to let somebody jump you, so she could get the concept of what she was doing. Sometimes kids learn from what they see and not what they hear. So I wanted it to be a visual experience, okay? I'm out here doing the Lord's work, okay? God is pleased with me whether or not y'all are.
I mean, seems like to me if they talked to the people and they wrote the letters and they made the requests and
You get jumped by responsibilities every day. That was the bar for me. That was crazy.
I mean, we tried to come to an amicable solution and you weren't open to that. So I guess that was the next step in the ladder to getting the problem resolved.
And
I'm assuming it helped.
I hope so. Leo.
Yo.
What you think?
I feel like they should have did it in front of the little girl, but I bet you she won't bully no motherfucking body else.
I mean,
I could see
solve the problem, taught the child a life lesson.
We had a conversation. We had the parents and the kids sit down like, hey, this needs to stop. They agreed that this needs to stop, and it continued. Yeah, I don't see no problem with it. I'd rather him fight a one-on-one, but I don't see no problem with it.
I guess he wanted to make a point and let her know, like, it's a possibility that you could have got your little ass jumped too. Had we had other daughters of the same age range or whatever, but she didn't. So hey,
And
your
these
daddy
her
had to...
uncles, so don't let me call her cousins up over here.
That's what I would have did.
Our behavior though.
I would have pulled her to the park. All the cousins
Dropped off about 6 kids.
Yep, and pulled off. It came back about 15 minutes
Simple
later.
Lock, you gotta watch.
Nah, I ain't gotta watch that.
I gotta watch. You gotta watch with the car running so they can run back to the car and hop in and y'all can peel out.
Lord have mercy. Oh, so Leo, I lied. I do have the Kel video. It just didn't look like it ain't look the same. But I got it.
Got you.
There you go.
She ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within a lie already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the marriage was never the same after that, was it?
No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is right at the beginning. And so within that process,
She probably should have kept that to herself.
and well, I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known, it was just like, yo, with even in being, the pregnancy, she almost died within the pregnancy. So that was a hard time too.
Right.
It was a lot, it was other times. She had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She had gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
No, with me.
Ah, come on, Kel.
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed.
She telling you this?
No.
How did you find this out? I want to know how you found this out. You read a letter. You got to it through the phone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how that one went? There was a thing where we weren't having sex anymore, and we weren't doing anything anymore. Because
you weren't having sex. Clearly, she was.
Yeah. It's just because of I knew what was going on.
Right.
And I was like, yo, what is even happening? You're not coming home. You're not doing all these different things.
And y'all man, she not coming home.
Yeah. But then this was, back then.
Yeah.
We praying for her now. It's all good.
Yeah.
But this is what the process of what I was going through.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And so now as this is going on, there was a time, get some more soda.
Now I need something stronger than soda, Kel. You telling me that right here.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, you had one.
Yeah.
You aborted that, but that wasn't yours. She told you. You didn't know.
Yeah.
You had one of your own, and she...
Yeah. Well, yeah. There was a situation where there was a guy, and I had a feeling, you know what I mean, that she was
Did you know him?
talking to somebody. It was one of her friends that used to come over, right?
Mm.
And, I was working a lot, you know what I mean? So it was one of those situations. And so I was dropping off the kids, and, didn't go to work, and you know how I go. And so one day I decided where I was like, I'm going to take the car and just kind of like go searching where she might be, because she ain't come home. And so I got in the whip, went driving around, saw her whip, looked different, and I saw it, and I said at the hotel, I was like, yo, okay, this is a car at the hotel. I go to the lobby, you know what I mean? I go walk into the lobby. Turns out dude just come walking down the lobby about to go to the car, my car, and then she was driving, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? Take me upstairs. Let's go to the elevator, let's go together. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? We go up, we don't need to fight, let's go.
Yeah.
Because I already know what it is.
Right.
So we go up, of course she's surprised, within the room. And, we walk in, I walk in there and I'm just like, hey, okay, so this is what's going on. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? All right, and this is what you're doing? Okay, so, and I walk out, because I'm like, I'm not about to fight over someone that...
she already made a decision.
Yeah, you made your decision. We done been through it.
Did she come out and let me explain?
Yeah.
What did that explain? Offer without explanation.
Explain. I'll go to the car. After I went to the car, then there was this... I was like, yo, I need to go back. And I went back because now I was like, well, I felt disrespected, so now I need to go do something. I'm going back, so then I'm going back up there. Cops came. Everybody came up at that point. And I remember this cop told me, he said, hey, yo, I seen this type of woman, this situation. You need to get out of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Need to get out of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like a goofy, still stayed around. You know what I mean? We said we was trying to make it work for the kids. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work for the kids. But it just wasn't working out. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work. And she ended up getting pregnant by another guy. Now, how that situation happened was that I was at the hospital. She had a sickle cell trait.
Mm-hmm.
So she ended up, I'm thinking it's that.
Mm-hmm.
We go in there and the doctor comes in and says, yeah, so you lost the baby. And I was just like, hey, yo, what? You lost the baby? And I'm like, oh, I know that's not mine. And so I lost the baby, and I'm like, okay, so she was pregnant at that time. And this was just like, what was going on? You know what I mean? Within the relationship.
That was rough,
but then
bro.
it's also doing movies, doing TV shows, doing all these things as this is going on, not really telling anybody anything. I wasn't telling my parents, telling my family what was going on.
Right.
You know, so now all these situations are happening. And I get to the point where I'm at, 2004. I get a phone call, and she's this guy, that she wants to be with. And I was just like, okay, yeah, y'all need to be together. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. And I just felt like at that point it needs to be a reset button. Just because I looked at my parents and how beautiful their relationship was, and how this relationship was not being that at all, and how what I thought marriage would be wasn't that at all. And then even just the navigation of this industry as well, and what was going on. And I just wanted to hit an off button at that point, and I felt like that was the answer.
Right.
At the Sun Hotel in Canada, on the other side of a balcony, I tell people, I heard something, tell me, hey, yo, Kel, get into a room, lock the door, and get off this balcony. I know that was God now. But at that time, I said it was a person, but I know it was God that told me to do that.
He a fat Faison lie.
And you know how I know? There was one thing that told me that whole shit was a lie. He was working all the time doing all them movies and TV shows.
That part.
Are the movies and TV shows in the room with us? Because ain't nobody seen them motherfuckers.
He a fat Faison lie. Then he said,
that right there made me think his whole shit was a lie.
I'm dropping the kids off, but I live there at the same time. You motherfucker.
And there was a lot of you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But it was all them TV shows and movies for me. He was working all the time because, all them movies and TV shows. I could have swore not too long ago, motherfuckers was like, whatever happened to Kel? Because Keenan's been on SNL for 45 years.
Exactly. Leo.
Yo.
What do you think about the Chi-Town homie line like this?
I just feel like that's a lot of work to be able to keep up with all them lies you telling, because the next interview you do, you're going to have to keep up with that lie for the next interview and all the other interviews to follow. Just don't lie, sir.
Well, he's an actor, so he's used to, reading the script.
But also, if the shit that his ex-wife was saying is true, he been lying all along anyway, because he likes penis. So there's also that.
That motherfucker there. And fucking Shannon. Oh my God, boy.
The way that stupid fool was smacking with his little legs crossed and shit. You don't take your sassy ass on somewhere. And you got this little itty bitty ass couch. Your ass sitting on it looking like a fucking beached whale because you're too damn big for this little bitty ass futon fucking couch. You just look stupid.
My man said, I need more than soda, Kel. What you telling me?
And I'm dramatic and I'm a female and I ain't even that fucking dramatic.
Oh man. All right. Chris, this is for you.
Yay, me.
My nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My motherfucking nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. Yeah. First thing first.
Don't get it fucking twisted. Kendrick's problem was not that Drake was biracial.
No.
Kendrick's problem was that Drake was very outwardly leaning more toward his white side than his black side and has colonizer energy. That's why that mixed nigga can't say nigga. Don't get it fucking twisted. Don't lump all of us. See, I said it. I told you. Did I not tell you, Pablo, that I took offense to what was being thrown toward motherfuckers with white mamas? Like, we don't already know we have a fucking problem. We know. We know.
And
There's
I saw
a fucking devil, and I've been microaggressed every day of my life from my own fucking mother. I know.
I seen an old interview with Pusha T, and it was asking him what the problem was. And he said his biggest problem with Drake was the same thing we have with the Kardashians. Like, they want to be in the culture until the bad shit happens, and then you don't see them no more. You know, the whole, they want the rhythm, but not the blues. You know what I mean?
Now
And-
they want the rhythm.
Already know what the fuck Drake was on?
Yeah.
When that motherfucker said Kendrick makes music to free the slaves,
Yeah, like he trying to still free the slaves. Yeah.
that was
the
literally,
turning point
okay,
in the
you know
battle.
what? Nothing else needs to be said. We know what side you're on, little bitch ass white nigga.
That was the turning point in the battle right there. That was the turning point right there.
That's all that needed to be said. And then here's the other thing. What we've talked about it before. Like, he's always going to be Aubrey to me. I watched this nigga grow up on TV. I watched Degrassi. I'm old enough that I watched this stupid little light-skinned nigga grow up on TV. So to me, he was always just going to be Aubrey Graham. And even when I would see him come out rapping and all that shit, I'd be like, oh, look at Jimmy, right? Now they done pulled up the fucking receipts. That nigga was doing blackface back then. Fuck Jimmy Brooks too.
2008, he did that. He did the
Jimmy
blackface.
Brooks too.
Yeah, 2008. So I mean, he was Drake. He was Drake at that time. He was doing the mixtapes at that time. So yeah, that's crazy. But just
Frosty walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They industry can hate me. Fuck them all and they mama. How many ops you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Beat your ass and have the Bible if God watching.
They're not like us.
he said, "Fuck them all and they mama."
They're not like Hey!
That's old nigga talk right there.
That's straight out of Hit 'Em Up.
He's like, nigga, fuck you and your mama. Nigga.
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama, if you want to quote it properly.
What the nigga Tupac say?
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. That's what he said.
That nigga Tupac said, "I tell your mama you ain't shit."
My
Tupac said,
fofo
"I
makes
tell your
sure
mama
all
you
y'all
ain't shit."
kids don't grow.
Christina, you real aggressive tonight.
I'm sorry. I have. Whew, yeah, life
She
is
said
life,
she
and
had-
girl, life is life.
Yeah, she said she had a week. She said she had
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah,
I heard her,
life is lifing.
but it's been more of like right there. I really heard her.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, okay."
Well, but see, that one's been simmering for a minute because I knew the minute they started in on the light skins shit with Drake, I was going to be taking strays.
Mm-hmm.
So I was immediately offended because I already knew it was coming. Matter of fact, that video he just played, I sent it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck y'all, I'm blackety black. Because having a white mama made me hate white people more. So now what?
Oh.
All right. Here we go.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick. So I seen this video about this guy speaking on his podcast about how important principle is to a relationship. He told this story about him not showing up for his girlfriend the moment she needed him most, and him attempting to make it better with a grand gesture. And I love what he did. I love the way he articulated. I'll tag the video below. But fellas, there's no gesture grand enough you can do to make up for not showing up for somebody when they needed you the most. And that's all principle is. Women will tell you often, it's about the principle. You wouldn't understand it. Most men tend to not understand. Me reflecting in relationships I've had, you know how many times I wish I bought flowers for International Women's Day just to celebrate my person, show them you're appreciated, show them I care and think about you when you're not around. those things go so unnoticed. But if you have a relationship you care to protect, remember this one detail. Your statement is always someone's question. When you say it's too much, there's always a man saying, that's all you need.
I know exactly which video he's talking about too. And it's true. Like, good for him coming and trying to fix it afterwards, and that is appreciated. But like he said, always in the back of my mind, it's gonna be, well, damn, you weren't there when I needed you. Are you gonna be there the next time I need you? Can I count on you?
Or you only did this grand fucking gesture so I would treat you right. Because 9 times out of 10, I've been giving you attitude for weeks. And now you only want to do this grand gesture so that I can treat you how you should have treated me when I needed you. Yep.
I mean, yes, and that too in the long run, but I know what video he's talking about, and this was in a matter of like an hour or some shit. So it was a smaller situation. But absolutely every fucking thing that you said.
Okay. Last video. We'll save the other ones for next week since StreamYard was acting up today. So this is a follow-up from a previous video we watched of the young lady who gave her kids up to CPS, and the internet went crazy on her because she said she's gonna shake her ass and shit. She did an interview at a radio station. They ate her ass up for that too. Like, why are you on a radio station? But here's a snippet of what was said.
Is lemonade, and listen, I have a lemonade exclusive. I have a More Lex now. Sis, you have gone very, very viral for some recent videos you've posted, more specifically with you going to the CPS office and going ahead and giving your kids to CPS. I know it's been a lot going on, but I wanted to talk to you because I felt like it was a lot of negativity surrounding this video, and it was very commendable to me. So I wanted to have you on to share your story. How you doing, Lex?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It was important for me to let you share your story. So I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just, I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it was like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Fuck that. Like, no, I'm not going for that. It was just, so honestly, before this, a lot of people don't know, outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now, obviously, I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood. So obviously, you know, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff. And, you know, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of, you know, like JFS and stuff. And so this time they took, for no reason, my childcare was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So, you know, you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs, and I'm like, okay. And before that, like a lot of people don't, I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid $6,500 cash for it. And my rent is $1,500 monthly, plus I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone. So yeah, so like when, you know, JFS kind of did, you know, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, you know, I'm not a lazy person. It wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom that was the problem. You know, that's my lifeline. You know, like I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom. So that's what I identify as, you know. But it was just like, once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, and I'm like, okay, well, I still got 25 over here I need to get, like, it was like,
it started to stack up.
Yeah, so it was just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back for my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I am not going to say we're going to be like, you know, Kylie Jenner rich, you know, shout out to her, but Period. But it's not like I'm gonna be Kylie Jenner rich, but I'm not, you will not see me here in Columbus.
Yeah.
Or the ghetto parts of Columbus.
Yeah. So I guess give me, how many kids do you have? For
I
people?
have 5 kids.
Mm.
5 beautiful, very intelligent.
I stand on what I said the first time. Every single post she's putting up there, she's looking for money. She said she needed to build up the money to get her kids back. Unless she don't go back for them, it sounds like she's doing exactly what she said she was going to do.
5 of them things, so.
I only had 2, and that shit was expensive as fuck, and I was grown and married. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine what she must be going through with 5 on her own, trying to go to school, trying to work, and then they take resources from her. That's the thing too. Like, a lot of times in life, everything is just so. And if one thing falls over, it fucking domino affects a whole bunch of other shit. Like, to me, it sounds legit unless she doesn't go back for her kids.
Leo.
All I'm gonna say is they only take your assistants away and take your kids off the roster when you're not taking your kids to school.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Yeah.
When you're not taking your kids to school, and eventually they will close out your case.
Yep.
And the child care or wherever that you were supposed to be taking your kids to will take your children off the roster simply because you are no longer receiving that assistance and you can't pay for child care out of pocket. They are not going to hold those spots for your children until you figure it out, because it is a business.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
But
so if she wasn't taking them to school, then she wasn't being a responsible parent, because the children should be in school.
Yep. So other than that,
Especially if you're getting assistance for the daycare school and school.
so that you can go to work, so that you can go to school. So somewhere she in that line somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a little untruth in there somewhere.
All them TVs and movies she was making. TV shows and movies. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he said, get her. He said 2004. So I mean, that's around the time Steve Harvey show was out.
Was he on the Steve Harvey show?
Kenan and Kel ended in 2001. I think that's what Kenan said. 2001 or 2000. And then they came like in the middle, like season 3 or 4 of the Steve Harvey show.
Damn, I don't even remember them being on the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah,
they was on there.
It was towards the end.
Oh,
They
yeah.
was
So probably when I didn't like it no more because it had changed too much.
It was like when they started having the high tops on there a little more often.
Yeah.
I think it was like season 2 or 3.
Interesting.
Oh, you know what? I'm a bald head lie.
Oh.
That shit was the 90s, they said. So yeah, he wasn't working at all. Yeah, Kenan
no, he didn't. Like I said, there was a whole thing. Oh, where's whatever happened to Kel? Because Kenan had been on SNL he's the longest standing SNL member in history.
Yeah, he was it's like 20 years now.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, whatever happened to Kel? And then they tried to do a Good Burger too, so Kel could have some fucking work or some shit.
So let's see, 2004. No, all that stopped in. Yeah, nope. Nope. He did Like Mike 2 in 2006, so he could have been recording Like Mike 2. Yeah, no. Let's take it one more. Herky. He was a voice actor on Clifford, the Big Red Dog.
I don't remember that being on very long, even though it
wasn't.
He was the little yellow dog.
Yep. I'm mad you
But
know that.
again, I don't remember that being on very long. It was cute, but I don't remember it being on very long.
And the only thing
Clifford
else,
was on for a little while.
the only thing else around that time was Ganked with Cat Williams.
Oh,
That's
you
the one
remember
that
that?
she said she got for him.
Yeah. And he on Dancing with the Stars. But
That's where the has-beens go to get back in the spotlight.
the Steve Harvey Show, 2002. Yeah. No. Nigga wasn't working. You wasn't working, Cal. Wasn't working.
So sounds to me like her story is a little more plausible because she talked about him not working. She talked about him not having money for like 5 years. She talked about being out there producing his online videos, and that all sounds a little more plausible.
And he was trying to be a rapper. So for her saying they was in a rap group, that makes sense.
Yeah, sounds like she held him down and then he slandered her, and that wasn't a good move. That's what it's sounding like to me. Because my other thing too, now before we came on tonight, I hadn't seen her response. I saw that she had responded, but I hadn't seen her response. And I had seen little snippets of his. And my first question was, well, if you knew she was getting pregnant by other men and y'all weren't having sex, like, why were you still there? This ain't making you necessarily look so good, my guy.
That's the only question that Shannon said that made sense to me.
So, and now that I have heard her response,
yeah,
I not for any other reason than listening to him and listening to her. And like I said, what TV shows and movies? So now we've looked.
Yeah.
Her story sounds more plausible than his.
And in Keenan's book, he said the same thing. Like Kel had a little dark spot where he really wasn't doing anything and nobody knew where he was. Yeah. But
I think it was BuzzFeed who did the Where is Kel or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then they had all these pictures. Oh, he's married. He has kids. Blah, blah, blah. But that nigga hadn't been working on no shit. So
yeah, I seen a couple of like interviews on like YouTube places, and he was talking about his addiction and how he was getting over that. So yeah, he's
lying.
So the first pregnancy, cool. We can probably work through that. We can pray on it, whatever. That second one, we're not. No.
But see, now you got to question everything he said. Because like she said, what pregnancies? Like, and then when she goes and breaks it down, like I said, her story sounds much more plausible. So, sir, what are you doing? Or are you just a narcissist?
Then he said, yeah, she got, sickle cell traits. So we went in there. Oh, you lost the baby. Yeah. Club Shay.
And your response to her being pregnant by another man, her then being pregnant by another man, you catching her at a hotel with another man, your response was always, oh, this is what we're doing? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Then you go all the way downstairs and then be like, I'm going upstairs and fight that nigga. Like you was just there.
Yeah, that didn't even sound plausible because his response, like he said, so I told him, oh, ain't no reason for us to fight. Just take me on up to the room. So we got in the elevator. We go up to the room. Of course, she's all surprised. And I'm like, oh, so this is what we doing? Okay. And then I leave.
Then you get in your car and you're like, nah.
And then the police and everybody came.
Right.
Sir. That's why you ain't writing movies and pilots and shit. That's why you needed her to write the pilots and shit.
Oh, and he tried out for SNL the same time Keenan did, and they took Keenan over.
He not as funny as Keenan.
Yeah. So, but good episode. Good talk. Thank y'all again, ladies. Thank y'all for listening. Old listeners, new listeners, young listeners, old listeners. Appreciate all y'all. You know, catch me somewhere, some days of the week. New episode of Tequila tomorrow, hopefully, if I don't fall asleep. If not, you'll get it Saturday. Yeah. Sleepyhead.
Nigga. Hey, y'all.
Why is Marge breakdancing in your picture? That's crazy.
She's doing a back bend.
Marge was listening to Yeah Glow. Check us out, PGC After Dark, and PGC Media on all of the platforms. And y'all know what I say, whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass, do it with your whole ass, y'all. Peace.
Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook.
You come on here all smooth and shit, like the Midnight Love and all that.
Yeah, no, that's not the mood.
Hey y'all, hey, it's me.
Yeah, no, that's not the mood. This is my social battery is almost dead.
I'm glad you had enough for the show.
So, hey y'all, hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, all the AKAs, aka Christina McCrazy on TikTok and Instagram. I got a couple other podcasts out there. I got merch, shit like that. Everything's at this link, msha.ke/Christina McCrazy. And I guess I usually tell you all I'm going to try really, really hard, but it's been really hard for me, but go forward with kindness and love. See y'all next week.
That's right. And just remember one important thing. Drake lost the battle. Good night.
A minor.